So that's filming, right? I'm doing that filming, which should come out before this. I don't really know. But I was like, well, I have to wait for that to be done, and that takes about an hour to 2 hours. So then, boom. I already ordered the IACV valve and a EGR block off that isn't just a pipe, that's literally silicone together. So that's gonna come in. The whole thing is, I've been missing one key part to this. One of the loudest things in this car was the exhaust. The second was the fuel pump. The third was the alternator belt. And I found the alternator belt adapter that I bought months ago. Give me a sec here, let me just, yeah. One of the most annoying things in these cars is the alternator belt brackets. To this one here behind. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this off and replace it with this, which I bought from a website, and I don't remember, it was like Fortnite.com. We'll see how it works. The car still doesn't run correctly because the fuel pump isn't pumping fuel, but that's another day, and I might as well do this now because it's quick. Everything on this car, look at this. I just got the bolt off, but this is what's holding the alternator on. That's why I want to replace this bracket. This is, look how tiny that is. How is that holding my entire alternator? So I gotta fix that now. I gotta fix that with the alternator because it moves left and right, and then go ahead and install the new one. Yay. When I first got this car, the belt for the alternator, which is now on the floor, was not the right size. It did not fit, and it was kind of like loose. And I didn't want it to be loose because obviously water pump. So I went ahead and I ordered a belt, and it was the wrong size. It was too big. And I had to look everywhere because they mounted this not the correct way. So I had to order a smaller belt that someone online had said worked for them, and it worked. It worked great. It worked wonders. If anyone has a setup similar to this where it's like some weird bracket goes to the second bolt there, oh man, the belt is this here. It is a 5PK841. It's the distance, so 841. I think it's supposed to have an 871 or something like that. It's supposed to be a lot longer. I think that's why this is supposed to go here and it's supposed to go farther out. All right, so sadly, I'm gonna have to pull the alternator and drill out this hole. It looks like they drilled it or something like that. I think they drilled it for the other bolt to go all the way through, and this doesn't thread in. Like, you can kind of feel the thread, but it doesn't actually have any threads left. So I'm gonna have to take the bolt off on the bottom and then go ahead and drill the hole and hope this goes all the way through so I can attach another nut at the end. So as expected, put it on the workbench, and yeah, they drilled out the threads. So I gotta drill that hole out to be able to fit that bolt and then find something to thread it in. Great! All right, it was able to drill out the hole. Yeah, literally can't find a bolt that's this threading and also longer. Did find a washer for it, but I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, everything I find are like this, where they're really thin. I don't really want to put another thin one on. I don't really want to go to the hardware store. Don't really want to go to the hardware store. That's way better. Oh. How about this square? Nope, it doesn't have enough. You need at least, like, it has to be at least extra, like, 10, 15 mil, something like that. It gotta be pretty long. All right, let me keep searching. Okay, found the right bolt. It's this one here, perfect length, has a little see-through. That should be more than enough to hold this together. So let's throw it back in the car. Well, kind of expected this. It doesn't work because the belt I have is too small. So I'm just gonna go order the correct size one and then correctly mount it up, and then we should be good. So this is gonna be a part 2. Well, not really part 2. I'm just gonna cut to it. Look, I'm gonna have the part 3, 2, 1, and all right, belt's fully installed. I tightened this. I just need to do the bolts, but as you see, perfect size. This one's model is 5PK0876. I was looking for 880, but 876 works perfectly. I aimed a little high, which was perfect. It's pretty good. So I'm gonna go tighten it down, and that's it. It's done. Bada bing. Today we're gonna go ahead and replace the EGR valve and idle air control valve. Oh, come on. Not even with a wobble. There we go. Okay, weird wobble socket. Definitely a must on that one. Because that is how they had it. Oh no! Now, because that is not in the way, easily accessible. There you go. Kind of wish they rounded this top piece a little bit. But honestly, it doesn't matter. It's all looks. Ah, there we go. Oh, it's got a vacuum holes here. Oh wow, so that could be why it didn't start. I didn't even notice that. All right, well, we'll go ahead and pull this off quickly. Hopefully it'll start and idle. That's what it has. I just think that they siliconed it. Ah, there we go. There we go, okay. Clean that and then put the new one on. The camera, but... Okay, I'm gonna clean this and we'll come back to it. Alright, so got the new gasket material here. Gonna place this down, or well, really place it like this, and then just cut around it, make a very generic gasket for it. Alright, I put it all together. Thought the camera was recording, it wasn't. Basically rerouted the coolant line, added throttle body mounts up, it's tight. So I'll try to start it tomorrow, put some more coolant in. I do have to go out and get more coolant for it. I ran out of coolant, funny enough. I only have like water basically. So I'll go get some distilled water coolant for the cars and we'll go through it, see if I can get it to start tomorrow. Hopefully we can. I'm exhausted, oh my God. The fixes were alternator bracket, the idle air control valve delete, and now we're gonna do spark plugs. We're gonna remove the spark plug wires and add in the, God, I can't even think. Gonna add in the new spark plugs for it. I'm hoping the plugs may be fouled or something wrong with the plugs. Once that's done, put the battery in and try to start it, see if it comes up. We do have fuel to the fuel filter. Everything else seems to be working, but hopefully this works out, you know? Oh, way too tight. What the fuck? It wasn't starting. Yeah, oh, they're drenched in gas.